Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to another segment of our English classes. In this class, we are going to look at the most important element of our study, and that is parts of speech. Parts of speech. Speech in any language is combination of words put together to give a meaning. And English is polished with the use of grammar, that is, the rules guiding the use of language. And when we say grammar, it is said that grammar is the art of putting the right word in the right place. Putting the right word in the right place. And what we study in grammar is to know the right words and the right places. And when we talk about the right words, before we talk about the right words and the right places in which we put these words, there is need for us to understand what makes a word, and that thing that make or what make a speech, and that which make a speech are those words that are combined together to give us a meaningful sentence or speech, and that is what is known as part of speech. And part of speech are those 8 elements that are combined together to give us meaning, to make us to be understood, and to make us understand others. Parts of speech in English language are divided into 8, meaning that there are 8 parts of speech in English language. And that is what we want to look at briefly today. And in our subsequent classes, we are going to look at each part of sentences in individual classes, and their classes, their classification, their types, and how they function in a meaningful sentence. So, grammar, as we said earlier, is the art of putting the right word in the right place. Then, knowing the right words. The right words, as we have said, are those parts of speech. Then the first part of speech, as we have said that there are 8 parts of speech in English language. The first one is noun. And noun is the name of anything. Noun is the name of anything. So when we say anything, thing can be a name of a person. When you say person, person is also a thing. As we have living and non-living things, we have living and non-living things. So name of any person, animal, place, or thing. Name of any person, animal, place, or thing, that is a noun. So when we say name of a person, for instance, when you say Siraj, when you say Abdullah, when you say Ibrahim, is a name of a person. Then animal, when there is animal, the name of any animal like dog, like monkey, like elephant, is also name of thing, which is animal. Then animal, place, when we say name of place, you have Nigeria, name of a country. You have name of a city, Lagos. Then you have London, you have America. These are names of places. Or things, things like your cup, like your biro, like your clothes. These are names. So they are called noun. After that, we have what can be used in place of a noun. And that is to avoid tautology, repetition unnecessarily. When you are talking about somebody or about a particular thing, then later you can insert, instead of the name of that person, name of that thing or animal, a pronoun. And pronoun is a word. Pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. Pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. Instead of saying Siraj repeatedly, you can say he, or you can say him. Siraj comes to the school every day. He eats rice in the morning. He writes his book clearly. Instead of saying Siraj comes to the school every day, Siraj eats early in the morning. Siraj writes his book in the school. Instead of repeating Siraj, Siraj, you can insert he to represent the word Siraj. After that, we can have example like she, as we have on the board. Like she, he, she, they. They are all pronouns. As we said earlier, we will later come to the part of speech one after the other. Then the next one is adjective. An adjective is a word that is used to describe a noun, to tell us information about a noun. When you say, for instance, house, and you have white before house, you say white house. When you have cup, then you say red cup. When you say tall, tall man. So the word tall, the word yellow, the word white are called adjectives. They are used to qualify a noun. They are used to describe a noun. So then we have yellow, purple, for instance. Then we have verb. Verb is an action word. Verb is an action word. That is a word that will show what is done. For instance, you can have go, you can have is, you can have do, has, can, and there are various types of verbs which we are going to talk about later. Then you also have the preposition or the adverb. Adverb is a word that is used to tell us more about the verb. It qualifies the verb. It tells us more about the verb. For instance, the word easily. Easily, every day, yesterday. These are words that tell us when an action is performed, how an action is performed, how often is an action performed. So these are the functions of the adverb. It tells us where an action is performed, when an action is performed, how an action is performed, and how often the action is performed. For instance, I eat rice every day. The word every day is an adverb telling us how often I eat rice. When you say easily, that is how easy, how it is done. The work is done easily. Then you also have the preposition. Prepositions are words that show relationship. They are words that show relationship. For instance, when you have a mouse, this is a mouse. And this mouse, we also have table. Mouse is a word, and table is also a word. So when I place the mouse here, I can say the mouse is on the table. So that word on is a word that shows the relationship between the mouse and the table. So the word on is what? Is a preposition. Another word like in. The boy is in the classroom. The boy is in the classroom. We have the boy and we have classroom. So the relationship, the word that shows the relationship between the boy and the classroom is in. The boy is in the classroom. So these are examples of prepositions. And after that, we have linking words. Linking words, the conjunctions. Conjunctions are words that link words together, that connect words together. For instance, a boy and a girl. So the word boy is a noun, girl is a noun. So that and is used to connect them together. The boy and the girl are in the classroom learning English language. For instance, the boy or the girl is responsible for the destruction. The boy or the girl is responsible for the destruction. The man with his wife. The man with his wife are going for their naming celebration. So these are words that shows link. Then we have the last one, which is interjection. Interjection is that thing that expresses our state of mind. It expresses our feeling. The word that is used to express feeling is called interjection. When we have the word that expresses our feeling, we also have the mark that follows it, and that is called exclamation mark. For instance, when you say wow, when you say subhanallah, what a lovely day, what a lovely day, there is an exclamation, and after that you have your exclamation mark. Then these are some of the examples of this part of speech. When we look at these words, these sentences, each word in this sentence will fall under a part of speech. For instance, when we say my sister is a clever girl, my sister is a clever girl, when you see the word my is an adjective, we are going to mention that later. Sister is a noun. So my sister, this my is an adjective. Why sister is a noun. Is a verb, an action word. A clever girl, clever is an adjective. Why girl is a name, is a noun. Then we have this a, which is an article. We are going to talk about later, inshallah. Then put the chalk on the table. Put the chalk on the table. The word put is a verb. The word chalk is a noun. Then on is a preposition. The table is also a noun. Then we have Olu. Olu is the name of a person, a particular person. Then Olu saw is an action word, the verb. Woman, the woman is a word, is the name of a part of woman folk. Then on is a preposition. The way is also a noun. Ikeja is in Lagos State. Ikeja is in Lagos State. When we say Lagos, it's a name of a particular place. So we have Ikeja to be a name of a particular place as well. Then is a verb, in is a preposition. He gave me an apple and key. He gave me an apple and key. We have he, which is pronoun. Then gave, a verb, me, a pronoun, and article, apple, a noun, and conjunction, key is a noun. Then what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. What here is also what a beautiful day. Let's look at beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective. Why day is a name, a noun. What a beautiful day. And we can see the exclamation. We can see the exclamation. That is what we want to buttress here. Our teacher dislikes laziness. Our teacher. Whose teacher? Our teacher. Our teacher. Our here is an adjective. Then we have the teacher to be a noun. Dislikes, a verb. Laziness, a noun. The little girl is my daughter. The little girl is my daughter. The is an article. An article. Little girl. Little is an adjective. Girl is a name of a person. Is verb, my daughter. My is an adjective. Then daughter is a noun. Look. We can see the exclamation mark after look. Look is a verb. The car has caught a mouse. The cat has caught a mouse. Mouse is a name. Caught is a verb. Has is a verb. Cat is also a name. Elephants are found in India and Africa. Elephants are found in India and Africa. وهذا ملخص درسنا في هذا الموضوع. This is the summary of our class. أن قلنا قبل قليل إن القاعدة أو النحو في اللغة الإنجليزية وضع الكلمة المناسبة في مكان مناسب. وهذا هو تعريف للجرامر. وقلنا knowing the right word لابد من معرفة الكلام أو الكلمة المناسبة والمكان المناسب لها. لابد من ذلك في النحو. وقلنا إن هذا الموضوع أقسام الكلام في اللغة الإنجليزية ينقسم إلى 8 أقسام. إلى 8 أقسام. أولها اسم وهو ما يسمى بنوع. والثاني pronoun وهذا الضمير. وعندنا adjective وهذا الصفة. وverb هذا هو الفعل. adverb بمعنى كيف فعل الفعل. adverb. وكذلك هذا هو ظرف. وعندنا preposition وpreposition حروف الجر وconjunction حرف العطف. وعندنا interjection التعجب. وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. وفي حلقة أخرى سنفصل الكلام في كل جزء من هذه الأجزاء. وبارك الله فيكم and you are welcome. This marks the end of our class today, and in another class we are going to look at the first part of speech, which is noun. Barakallahu fikum. May you be blessed.